Thursday, September 18 on The Bold and the Beautiful brings high-stakes drama. The Spencers explode after Lee's attack on Luna, leaving her future hanging by a thread. Sheila hides her panic as whispers of Luna's survival spread, while Deacon presses for answers. And once again, Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor's love story fuels debate over destiny and betrayal. Let's break down the chaos and what it really means for every player. The Spencer home should have been a place of safety, but instead it becomes the stage for one of the most explosive confrontations yet. Lee's shocking attack on Luna leaves the room in chaos. Bill and Will's quick intervention stops Lee's hands from doing irreversible damage, but her fury has already carved deep emotional scars. Bill wastes no time unleashing his anger. His voice cuts through the room like a blade, reminding Luna of every risk he once took for her, every line he crossed, every law he bent, every sacrifice he made. He declares that she has proven herself unworthy of that second chance, and his words echo like a verdict in a courtroom. Katie rushes to mediate, but her pleas are drowned out by the weight of the moment. She notices what no one else dares to acknowledge: Will's trembling expression. He saved Luna, yes, but his eyes betray a dangerous thought. Did a part of him want Lee to finish what she started? The battle between anger and sympathy rages inside him. And Luna? She retreats inward, clutching her purse with white knuckles. Inside lies the pregnancy test that could decide her fate. Redemption or destruction, freedom or prison. A single line of color could change everything. For Luna, survival is no longer just about escaping Lee's rage. It's about whether she can rewrite her own destiny. The fallout doesn't end with the attack. It spreads like fire through the Spencer family, tearing open old wounds. Katie steps forward, her voice sharp with frustration. She reminds Bill that this isn't just about punishing Luna. It's about protecting Will's fragile heart. Every outburst, every threat, every promise of revenge is another scar etched into their son's memory. But Bill won't yield. His fury runs deeper than fatherly caution. It's the pride of a man who believes he was played for a fool. Luna, in his mind, will not be allowed to walk away again. He swears to hold her accountable, no matter the cost, no matter who stands in his way, even Katie. Will stands at the center of the storm. He remembers Luna's manipulations, the lies she spun so effortlessly. But he also remembers fleeting moments of connection, glances, conversations, and a closeness that once felt real. That duality gnaws at him. Should he despise her, or protect her? The irony is brutal. While Bill and Katie clash over how to shield their son, Will quietly holds Luna's fate in his own hands. His decision could either fracture the Spencers permanently or give Luna the lifeline she so desperately needs. And Luna, always the strategist, knows this. Every glance, every word she says, or doesn't say, will be aimed at pulling Will back into her orbit. Far away from the chaos consuming the Spencer household, another battle is quietly brewing, one far more dangerous because of its silence. Sheila Carter, a woman infamous for her ruthlessness, suddenly finds herself in unfamiliar territory: fear. For decades, Sheila has thrived on control, intimidation, and cold-blooded calculation. Yet now, with whispers of Luna's survival spreading through Los Angeles, she is unraveling. This is not a minor inconvenience, it is a ticking time bomb. Deacon, ever observant, notices the shift immediately. He watches his wife with the kind of suspicion only a man who's been burned before can carry. He sees her trembling fingers as she reaches for her wine glass. He hears the slight hitch in her laughter, forced and hollow, a sound that doesn't quite reach her eyes. He senses the weight behind every too sweet smile she offers him. Each detail tells him one thing: Sheila is hiding something, and she's terrified it's about to explode. He pushes gently at first, asking innocent questions: where she's been, why she seems restless, why her mood changes so quickly. But the more he probes, the more Sheila tightens her defenses. She counters with charm, spinning stories laced with half-truths and diversions. She insists everything is fine. Yet her body betrays her. She grips her wine glass so tightly it's a miracle the stem doesn't snap in her hand, as if that fragile piece of crystal is the only anchor keeping her from breaking. The truth is clear. Luna is more than just another survivor. She is living, breathing evidence of Sheila's unfinished crimes, a loose thread that could unravel years of carefully spun lies. One careless slip of the tongue, one rumor whispered to the wrong person, and Sheila's entire house of cards comes crashing down. But here lies the true danger. Sheila is at her most lethal when cornered. Fear doesn't weaken her, it sharpens her, makes her unpredictable. And right now, she believes Luna is the one person who could bring her world to ruin. Will she run to protect herself, spinning new lies to cover the old ones? Will she attempt to manipulate Deacon into silence? Or will she go darker still, choosing to eliminate Luna before she ever gets the chance to speak? The mask Sheila wears is still intact, but the cracks are widening. And in Los Angeles, once Sheila Carter starts to panic, someone always pays the price. While Luna fights for survival and Sheila hides in silence, another story simmers in the background, one that has defined the bold and the beautiful since its earliest days. The eternal question: who truly holds Ridge Forrester's heart? For decades, viewers have debated the love triangle of Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor. Taylor Hayes is no ordinary rival. She is intelligent, compassionate, and often portrayed as the voice of reason. Her bond with Ridge has been deep and real, but has she ever been his destiny? Many fans insist the answer is no. The evidence is overwhelming. From the late 1980s onward, Brooke Logan has been written not just as a love interest but as Ridge's equal, his mirror, his constant. Their story has been marked by betrayal, jealousy, and heartbreak, but also by some of the most iconic moments in soap opera history. The unforgettable kiss on the runway. The endless string of dramatic weddings that captivated audiences. The gut-wrenching breakups, always followed by passionate reunions. Every time Ridge strayed, every time life pulled them apart, the narrative eventually circled back to Brooke. Even major shifts in the show's history didn't change this. When Ridge left Brooke at the altar in 2012 because of Bill Spencer, it could have been the end. But when Ron Moss exited and Thorsten Kaye stepped in, the story quickly proved otherwise. Brooke remained Ridge's unfinished business, his tether to the show's heart. As one longtime viewer bluntly wrote, Brooke is not Ridge's weakness, she is his inevitable endgame. Taylor matters, yes, but Brooke defines him. And now, with Ridge once again choosing Brooke, fans are divided. For Taylor loyalists, it feels like erasure, years of love and sacrifice discarded. For Brooke supporters, it's proof that destiny cannot be denied. And for Ridge himself, the choice could become the ultimate test of whether he follows his heart, or repeats his history. So where does all of this leave us as the dust settles on Thursday, September 18th? In one corner, we have Luna, clutching her purse, hiding a pregnancy test that could make her either a mother or an inmate. Her silence is heavy with secrets, and every second she delays telling the truth brings her closer to disaster. In another corner, the Spencers are crumbling. Bill is consumed by vengeance, Katie is desperate to protect their son, and Will is caught in the crossfire. His decision, whether to forgive Luna or condemn her, could change not only her life but the very fabric of his family. Across town, Sheila Carter is unraveling. Fear is a rare color on her, but it's written in every tremor of her hands. Deacon's questions cut deeper than she wants to admit, and if she slips, her empire of lies will come crashing down. And then, hovering above it all, is the eternal saga of Ridge and Brooke. No matter what chaos unfolds, their story reminds us why this soap endures. Love, betrayal, destiny, it all comes back to them. Brooke may not be perfect, but perhaps that's what makes her perfect for Ridge. The truth in Los Angeles is simple. Secrets never stay buried, and love stories never truly die. The question now is, whose fate will crack first? Luna's, Sheila's, or Ridge's? What do you think, viewers? Should Will forgive Luna? Is Sheila finally facing exposure? And is Brooke truly Ridge's destiny, or just the longest-running temptation? Let us know in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more bold and the beautiful spoilers and analysis.